Anh caramel lên bay à?
Señor Cabrejos. Hello. We'll be close to each other.
Yeah.
Like this all the time. Then they can hear us. All right. Let's try our first walking podcast or
Walk and
conversation. Walk and talk.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay, people are meditating here. Let's pass them.
We used to say walk and talk in the restaurant business too.
What's that?
Like, because everyone's always in a hurry walking around the restaurant. So we would say, like, okay, walk and talk, walk and talk. I'm not going to stand here and listen to you because I have to go somewhere. So walk and talk. Have you heard of the Cheesecake Factory? Ouch. I think
I'm not American.
no, but I think it's like in some like TV show, like I think the Big Bang Theory or something.
That I was watching. Cheeseburgers. Okay, tell me.
But I mean, like, I used to work at that place, the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, it's the name of the place?
But yeah, it's like a really famous restaurant in the U.S.
White Castle. I remember from
Oh yeah,
that movie.
Harold and Kumar.
Yes.
I've been there once in New York.
I'll have to change my hands because this time it's very heavy.
I was thinking, yeah, I don't feel to hold this.
Yeah.
But you're the gym guy, so.
In the gym we don't hold weights for a long time.
Hi. This is the real gym, man.
This is the real life. Gym is just like emulation,
Yeah, right.
simulation.
True.
Oh wait, I want you be here as well. Oh, wait. Like this.
Cool.
Okay, today's topic. Well, so we're figuring out, it's easy to, I like to walk and talk,
Yeah.
but is it easy to walk and talk with camera and plus all this stuff? We have bags where after work I have bag and tripod plus this thing.
We'll find out now.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Okay, both sides have trees. We can actually walk on the grass.
Okay.
We don't have to walk
True.
behind the trees to hide from the sun.
Ooh.
We're in Win homes.
Ooh, it feels nice.
Oh, barefoot.
Yeah, I can feel also like a different energy.
Yo. We are in Win homes,
It's amazing.
Central Park. Do you want to touch grass?
Yeah.
It's like you're on shrooms. Like, wow, the grass is amazing.
It should be. It's alive.
Do you want to hug the tree?
Huh?
Do you want to hug a tree?
Oh yeah, for my bro Bodie in San Diego, he said hug a tree.
Hug trees.
That's for you, Bodie. I did it finally. He said hug a tree.
Yep. People and trees used to be best friends.
Oh, nice. I mean, I heard that our DNA is pretty similar. Like
I know
humans
on
and trees.
I know only about Luca.
Ah, yeah.
Last common Luca, Luca. Last Lu. Universal common ancestor.
Ah, yeah, yeah. And also my dog's name.
So,
So yeah, we're all Luca, and then Luca goes beyond into other stuff too. Oh, nice.
topic we wanted to discuss today. For last week, it was relationship, and I talked a lot about relationship with my friend Saf. You'll
Yeah.
meet him next time when we go. I invited you to a game night.
Ah, yeah.
So hope you will join. And yeah, we were talking a lot about it, and I was talking a lot with my life coach on Monday, yesterday.
Cool.
And we decided to talk about this topic with you last week. And I felt like I didn't figure lots of things out. That's why I wanted to talk about it today. But now I feel like everything is fine, everything is normal.
I mean, tell me what you learned.
Yeah, okay, sure. What I've learned is that before I was making boxes like, okay, what do I need in relationship? What do I want from that girl? This tall, this nationality, this size of boobs, this. And then I started to talk with a life coach about that. She sent me a few videos to watch, and I reduced it to I think to 3 things. Now, are we attracted? So I want me and my future girlfriend to be attracted to each other. It's interesting together, and we understand, or we try to understand each other.
Okay.
I think that's all you need. It doesn't matter if she does, because before, when I created, at least like two years, a year ago, we were talking about with my friend Guido, I created a list of things, and he looked at it, he said, you want to date yourself. Like, nice. She has to do calisthenics, go to the gym, do YouTube, I don't know, play saxophone, play guitar, be curious. And like, yeah, you want just to date yourself. And then, no, shared values.
That's like, important. Oh my God. Yeah, shared values.
Shared values, what are they?
Because that might be like a deal breaker. Imagine if every single check box is checked off, but not same values. Isn't that a deal breaker?
If it's interesting together, we're attracted to each other and we try to understand each other. Also, interesting idea that, wait, where are you? That successful relationship doesn't mean that they last until the day we die.
So what does it mean?
Successful relationship also can be for a year.
So what does success mean now?
I think if you are both satisfied, that's also success is. If for me, success is if we are both satisfied with ourselves and with our relationship, then these are successful relationship. Even if we broke up after a time, and I don't know why. One of us left the country, or we changed, or we fell in love with someone else. I mean, these are possible things that you cannot control. But yeah, okay. Let's get back to.
Yeah, now it sounds like failure is not real.
Yeah, because I heard it somewhere on Instagram about failure is when I need to think, I need to stop.
Yeah.
And also because I started to think, you will edit it in that podcast, using that app.
Yeah.
And how will you do this? Because before we were sitting.
But it will just cut our faces. Yeah, I should do that.
Okay. There is no event separate from everything, like in a vacuum. Like what you look at the failure after 5 years, it's just a continuation of something that was before. So it's not a failure. If you take it one event, oh yeah, they broke up, it's a failure. But they broke up and she found a good job, or he found a different partner that is this time is more better and more interesting. So that wasn't a failure, that was a win. So.
Cool.
Yeah. And about looking for a girl. I like dating. I haven't been on a date for a long time, a few months already. Yeah. I feel like I would like to go on a date soon.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know when. So soon, I mean this or next week. Maybe I'd like to do it, to meet someone new. Just see how things go. Because before, I think I had like expectations. Oh, especially like if I met someone and she tells me that she's an accountant. For me, it was like accountant equals boring,
Okay.
which is not true. But many people whom I met for accountant,
Ah.
it was boring. But it doesn't mean that every accountant. Okay, please hate me in the comments. Feel free to hate me. Yeah, what now? Okay, now in mind, you, if you allow me to share that, you texted me a few days ago or yesterday that you think your relationship right now, this is the last relationship you will have. You're sure. And you're like, wow, I have never had such a confidence in things that you don't have direct control. You have control from your side, but not control from her side.
Yeah. So yeah, so from my side, yeah, there's no need to seek anymore. And I've already seeked a lot. I've spent a lot of energy seeking. In a weird, unhealthy way. I guess looking back now, it seems weird, but maybe it was just whatever it was in that moment. But yeah, I seeked a lot in the past, for sure. I thought, because I used to think that the only way to be happy long term was with a partner. Like I honestly believed that for most of my life, up until like last year, basically.
Let's go to the bright side.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, a few days ago also on Instagram we were chatting. You asked me about, or I shared with you that still until now there's sometimes that idea slips in my head that everything is fine in my life. Like I have friends, fitness, I create, I have a job I like.
Yeah.
But it's last puzzle, relationship, and I have this idea that when I'll find her, then everything will be fine, then everything will be enough.
Right. That's an illusion.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can keep playing in that illusion until you realize it's an illusion. But yeah, it's up to you, I guess. Because some of us already went through that. And then we realized it's an illusion. No one can actually bring long-term happiness to you. That's not how it works.
Only you. Only not you, I mean, only myself.
Yeah, and then if you're in a relationship, then you would share that happiness with your partner, not expect her to trigger the happiness in your life. But that's not what we learn in movies.
Oh, movies? No.
They don't teach us that in movies or pop music. It's always like, oh, you're my other half, you complete me, bitch. Like, it's always that. Because that sells, dude. That's what sells.
Yeah.
Oh, one day I'll find my one true love. Like, I really wonder which movie is the one that programmed me. It might have been Aladdin. That was my favorite Disney movie, Aladdin.
Ah.
Maybe that one made me believe, like, oh damn, I need to find that princess, yo. I need to find that Princess Jasmine. And then I'll be happy, like Aladdin. And I only uninstalled that last year. I'm gonna use those words a lot. Installing, uninstalling, reprogramming.
Она вообще... слушай, на кой рулит, смотри.
Чили в Джумаке при этом.
Чили в гамаке рулит на кой.
Yeah. But you mentioned something, there's something else there, like you mentioned, like, okay, like you're happy, you have friends, you have whatever, all of this stuff.
Fitness.
Yeah, fitness. All that's missing is the girlfriend. So what is that girlfriend supposed to give? Like, what is the girlfriend supposed to add to this puzzle?
I guess that having romantic relationship, so things that it brings intimacy, or physical connection, sex, something. Okay, I'm thinking like what things that romantic relationships can bring, that it's less likely that you will get it from friends. So intimacy, if I want to say something like sharing your skeletons, yeah, do we say in English like that? Sharing your deepest like fears, insecurities, you can get it with friends. Okay.
You should.
Well, yeah.
You should. Yeah.
But okay, like intimacy, sex, chasing goals, no, being on the same page in pursuing goals also can be with friends. But okay,
Yeah.
for now, the only thing that comes to me is intimacy and sex, like a deep connection, someone with you. No, I wanted to say like maybe accountability, or someone who looks at you from a side. But these things you can get from friends.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay, for now, maybe there are more. Maybe I'll think about them later. I was talking with ChatGPT, but now I don't remember. So well, let's say sex and intimacy. So this is something that I don't have in my life, and you cannot get it from friends. You can get it from like friends with benefits, but what I found, it's too much time and too much energy for only this. But if I find from a girlfriend, it will be one more friend plus intimacy.
Okay, so now the question is, what does intimacy bring into this puzzle? Because it's bringing something.
What does intimacy bring?
It must be bringing something, or else you wouldn't want it. Like, we're just using logic right now. There's something about intimacy that is attractive. Not only to you, but to anybody.
It's I think it might be deeper connection. It's deeper connection than.
But people still have one-night stands. Like, why do they have one-night stands?
I think because they're chasing not deeper connection. They want deeper connection, but they cannot get it, or they don't want to invest time, so they get that piece of that connection, of that intimacy through one night stand, and then they want it again and again.
They want connection and then no connection. And then
No,
connection
because
again.
when you get it, maybe you feel like satisfied. Or
Yeah, satisfied from about what?
actually, it's quite hard to think about camera, walk and talk. Maybe we'll find a place where to sit
Sure.
later. So the question was,
What benefit does intimacy give one?
for me, I think it's deeper connection. What I remember in relationship. Okay, I think I can share, let's say, with you, with Guido, with my other close friends, something deep, something important.
Yeah.
But I think that my partner will care about it more because it affects our relationship. These things can also affect our relationship.
Yeah.
But I feel like connection with a romantic partner is deeper than with friends.
Why?
I think so. I remember Simon Sinek shared a lot about how he cried on many people who are wearing uniform. He said it in a very beautiful way. So he was very connected with people from army, from U.S. Army, and he spent a lot of time with them, and he loves them. They share.
Yeah. So vulnerable with each other.
Yes, and of course you can get it from friends, but I experienced that only from girlfriends, from romantic partners.
Yeah.
That's why in my head, it's like
Because you experienced it that way. I guess.
yes. And I think at the end of the day, you and thank you, you don't stay in my bedroom overnight, but a girlfriend stays, and that's where things go, even without sex. The conversation are deeper than with friends and outside. Even though it can be deep with friends as well. But in my experience, it was more deeper and more some secret stuff happens with your partner, not especially in the bedroom, just between you and your partner.
Yeah. Like more constant vulnerability, I guess. Is that what it is?
Constant vulnerability. I think it's just deeper level.
I just don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means?
Yeah, like deeper what? It's like deeper vulnerability. Or
Okay, okay. Like I think that you said that you think that you can share everything with your partner, and that's what relationship are about.
Yeah.
So I think that your relationship between you and your girlfriend are deeper, more vulnerable than the relationship with you and your best friend or someone else you seeing on a weekly basis, and you share this stuff. I think so.
But I feel like with people that I call my friends, like including you, I feel like I can share everything. I'm just not gonna blow you.
These moments, you see, when she sits with her head is on his shoulder, it's beautiful.
Exactly. What feeling does that trigger? Like, what is it about that your mind is craving? There's something specific.
Just intimacy. When you
Right.
hug someone and it's oxytocin, and you
Okay.
feel great, and when you walk,
Yeah. What feels
Holding.
great?
holding hands. When you walk, holding hands. Can you turn?
Oh, cool.
I wanted to catch that moment where they were holding hands.
Sick. Cool.
Oh,
sun, dude.
sun!
Yeah.
Let's look at the sun. Can we see that beautiful sun? A dot.
The giant energy ball in space that can make stuff grow on Earth. That's so weird.
That's why we are alive.
Yeah, exactly. And we have physical elements of stars in our bodies.
Yep. Okay. We can try to sit somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe again on the grass, and we will continue to talk about
Yeah.
what
This tree is nice.
intimacy. Okay. Oh.
Cool.
Open. Yeah. Dirty. You have bright pants. Okay. Next thing that I'll take off shoes. Why did I wear, you think, these blue socks today?
Ah, nice.
It's actually Sonic. Hedgehog?
Yeah.
So, we were talking about intimacy, and we can continue with
Yeah.
intimacy.
Yeah.
Okay?
There's an insight waiting for you
Ah,
there.
yeah, because my mind went to share about why these socks, why this, and why
yeah.
does it feel comfortable. But this is like I think about self-acceptance and different. But now, let's go into intimacy. What intimacy brings?
Ah.
Yeah.
There's a connection between the two things you just. Okay, it's okay. Continue.
Oh, okay. Oh, you see everything, yeah? Okay. Self-acceptance. Okay, intimacy. What intimacy brings to your life? I don't need that.
Like a confirmation that someone cares about me.
Confirmation that someone cares about you.
So if it's a one-night stand, then it's extremely short term, and it kind of feels like bullshit.
I don't think that someone cares about you. Even though, like in one night stand, I care. I want to bring her pleasure. That's what makes me feel good. But it's not like,
It's a transaction, though.
yeah. No, cool if we both really want that. Then that's okay.
It should be.
Yeah. I mean,
It should be.
sometimes, like maybe one of us wants more.
Ah.
Uh,
But even just going back, even just to that couple with the girl putting her head on the guy's
Aw.
shoulder, it's like, what is it about our human mind that wants that? What is it about that our human mind wants?
Physical touch. It feels good.
Yeah, what about it feels good?
You have your kind of, you know, your person that, like, we're one team. For me, it's deeper than friendship that I have now. Even though my friendship with people are deeper, but like that touch with a girl, it feels so good.
Like safety?
I don't know. Does it mean that I don't feel safe on my own? I feel safe, but I feel seen, and maybe also because I want to be important in someone's life.
Ah.
Oh, bell of mindfulness.
So being important in someone's life feels like what? What feeling does it trigger?
Feeling. It feels good.
Yeah, it feels good, yeah. Because of
Because you are in one team. You are together. You care about each other.
like someone considers you as part of their team, right?
Yes,
That-
deep team.
Yeah, that feels like or that like
And that feels like
you've been confirmed on the team. Okay, you're confirmed.
yes,
So now you feel
accepted.
yeah.
But I feel accepted by my friends. I feel accepted partly by myself. You know, like more and more and more. Just recently, 2-3 weeks ago, I accepted that I love my job and my job is beautiful.
Mm.
And it helps me to enjoy more. And when I am wearing my job uniform, the English Center uniform, I don't feel like I need to hide it.
Good.
Before I was like, oh, people will see that I'm an English teacher, nobody will want to talk to me. Now I'm like, I'm an English teacher, I work in
Nice.
primary school, I have this shit. And I love it. I was wearing it for the whole day today.
Good.
Like the girl from 3rd grade gave it to me. It feels
Good.
amazing.
Good.
But also, last week we were filming with video that you've seen pickleball video that I did. Kind of parody on Vietnamese singer. And I was wearing my ex's shorts, his Vietnamese shorts. I was wearing blue socks. And instead of pickleball racket, I took a chopping board. And it looked weird, and I felt so comfortable. I felt like I don't like when people say, "Oh, I'm weird. Look at me." No, but it feels comfortable because I remember when I met one of my ex, and it was rainy season. And we went to the restaurant, and I was wearing cheapest Vietnamese flip-flops, and she said, "Oh, if I would be a girl with you on a date, we wouldn't have a second date." And that for me, like, ow. And now I bought white shoes. I have three pairs of white shoes at home because white shoes is cool.
Yeah.
Having white shoes is cool. Or dressing in a cool way, like nice way is cool. But I feel that this idea of wearing cool clothes starts to crack. I want to wear a fly in my mouth. I want to try colorful clothes. I want to try something that is comfortable, that is not sexy, maybe.
That is whatever you like, right?
Yeah,
You
that's
want to
what-
just dress however you want.
Yes,
Yeah.
not thinking, oh, like, can you see my biceps? Is it okay to wear shorts? Oh, is it okay to wear slippers on a date? It's like, It's comfortable. I feel comfortable. Please fuck off. And I guess in relationship or with friends, you don't care if I will come in flip-flops or with t-shirt, without t-shirt, with the bell, Dolce Gabbana. You hang out with me because you like me for who I am, for my ideas, the way I share, the way I make you feel. Not about external stuff, what I have or don't have, or what I did or didn't do.
And also, I'm so bad with brands that even if you wore something brand, I wouldn't even know. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I don't know the brands. I don't follow.
Self-acceptance, love, relationship.
You're doing the right thing already. You're on the right path. That'll take you somewhere amazing. I mean, it's already taking you to amazing places now.
Yeah.
There's more coming.
In this, I believe there's more coming because the more I expose this, the more I talk about it, the more I share about it, the more I find people who like the same thing.
Right. The more you express yourself authentically, the more you attract the people who also like the same things as you.
And you're sharing, you're cleaning this dark stuff, that wrong stuff inside you. This idea that kind of what shoes will you wear on the date will somehow impact long-term relationship. And I'm exposing these things, and they're clearing. Like Thich Khan said, what is exposed to light becomes the light.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Imagine shining a flashlight on a shadow. It just can't even exist anymore. The shadow is not even a real thing. It's just something blocking the light.
Once you but once you stop the flashlight, you turn it off, shadow is there, or darkness is there. Do you need to generate energy for flashlight all the time?
What if that's already on? Just don't block it. Just don't block the light.
Don't block the light that shines from you. Okay. Yeah, with this stupid idea. And again, probably what she said, she was projecting something from her. Of course. I mean, she didn't like something about her clothes, shoes, something. Maybe somebody told her what she said to me.
Exactly.
And that's why she transferred this.
Yeah.
The next one.
She judges herself the same way. She has to wear the right things. I mean, I don't know if she's still that way now. She might have evolved. I don't know. Okay, that's been a pattern in the people that I've spent time with in America and in Vietnam, is people that I can just be myself around. And I don't have to pretend to be somebody else. But that's just, at least for me, it's exhausting to pretend to be somebody else. It's actually exhausting. It takes away my energy.
These people, they will not like you. It's okay not to be liked by someone.
Exactly.
It feels bad when you like someone and you want them to like you, and you think you match. But somehow it doesn't work. And it's also, so it's painful. And also what I don't like, when people think that we match and they want to spend time with me or they reach me, but I don't want, and I feel uncomfortable, yeah, maybe we'll meet for lunch.
I'm experiencing that recently, actually, and I'm doing my best to stop judging this person. I feel I shouldn't be judging this person. Yeah. And if something is bothering me about this person, then that means that I'm judging myself in the same way somehow. So I have to find, what am I doing wrong? Now they become your guru.
You speak about Osho?
No, I mean, this person reminds me of Osho. Which, like when I watched Osho today, it reminded me of this person. And I was like, damn, I've been judging this person. Oh my gosh. The same way that I judge Osho right now. And when I think about it more, I judged that supposedly enlightened lady. I judged her the same way.
I have nothing to share now, and I like kind of feel a little bit pressure from the camera because I think, oh, people will watch and there is nothing. We don't talk, or we're like,
But you had a video literally sitting, looking at a lake.
no, because that was intention. That was like on purpose. That's why I didn't feel pressure there. Did you watch full video?
No, I watched like 10 seconds. I was like,
I was thinking about doing the same, but asking questions, like throwing questions to the lake. You're sitting, cool. For 5 minutes, you're just asking questions, like, and people watch, like, whoa! Minute number 2, my favorite, so deep.
if you were at the lake right now, what would you ask him?
What would I ask a lake? Immediately comes to my mind Siddhartha.
The Herman Hesse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
story.
yeah, sure.
There was a river.
Yeah.
The river was laughing. Lake doesn't laugh. Ducks laugh. Quack, 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 quack. Lake doesn't. What would I ask a lake? Top 3 questions to lake. How does it feel to be a lake?
Wet. Like, what else?
I mean, it doesn't matter. It cannot answer me, but if it can.
What would you ask Thich Nhat Hanh?
Ooh. Ask Thich Nhat Hanh. Can we have a walk? Can we just walk?
Sure. But you would ask him to walk?
I mean, during the walk, I would. No, I'd like not to ask him because right now I don't have questions, but I would like to be around him because from the podcast or from the monks that were around him, I heard that you feel that energy, how present he is. I just want to be around that kind of person to feel how does it feel. And this summer, in June, July, I'll go back to Latvia and I'll meet someone who speaks from the place of love. And let's see.
I wonder if it feels like similar to how it felt to be around you and Guido tripping. 'Cause I could feel your energy change. It was really deep.
I've never been around someone who's tripping. I was always tripping. What would you ask?
That was my first time that I spent time with people who were tripping while I'm not tripping. That was really cool. You can feel the actual energy change of the room.
What would you ask Thich Nhat Hanh?
Maybe how to be, like any tips on how to be more consistently nice to myself. So
What do you think he would answer?
you probably say just be nice to yourself. Just do it. What do you need tips for?
Be present.
Yeah, like just
Be
be here.
aware of moments when you are not nice to yourself.
I guess he might say just be loving, and then I would say, okay, what is loving? So what is loving?
Be nice to yourself. Be nice to that part of yourself that is not nice to you.
Then what does be nice mean? Like where?
So what does being nice to yourself mean?
Yeah.
In what moments you are not nice to yourself? What do you say or do?
Maybe just like judging, oh man, you're so dumb, whatever, you know. Like, what does it mean to be nice to yourself?
When
What's-
you,
Like what does self-love mean? Because some people say like, oh no, that's so narcissistic. But actually, what does self-love mean?
I like, because Thich Nhat Hanh said, understanding is another word for love.
Nice.
So I came up with that sometimes. Self-understanding is another word for self-love.
Self-understand.
If you understand yourself, what you want, what you don't want, what are your deal breakers, what emotions do you want to experience, what experience do you want to have in your life, what do you want to bring, what are you willing to give. When you know these things, what boundaries, healthy boundaries, you should set. When you know these things, then you understand yourself and you love yourself.
But the self is so deep, and it's just so deep. I don't know if there's any end to that.
There's no end.
I think there's no end. So I don't know if I can fully understand myself, but I can choose to fully accept myself.
I think he said in one book that it's like a North Star, you will never reach it, but you're moving in the right direction. I don't remember, some of the last book I read.
Yeah, now that I think about it, self-love sounds like self-acceptance.
Self-understanding. I mean, when you're not nice to yourself, you did something. You say you failed your 30 push-ups every day challenge, and then you start to judge yourself. But if I would say to you, hey Nick, today I failed, I didn't do 30 push-ups, I ate Doritos, my favorite chips. You wouldn't tell me, fuck, you're so dumb.
Right, I would say like, let's try again tomorrow.
Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes it's okay. You cannot be like grow all the time. It's okay to go down, take a step back. So, but we forget to say the same words to ourselves.
That's true.
That's a self-acceptance, self-love.
I feel like self-acceptance also means not judging myself for any flaws that I have now, and also any mistakes that I've made.
What flaws do you have now?
I think sometimes just when I have fear, I forget what I'm doing, and I guess that's labeled as procrastination, right? Because I am feeling that sometimes, that if I'm doing something and then fear is in my mind, it's like I just forget what I'm even doing. My mind something just tries to override my mind and to just distract me. And if I don't override it, then I just get taken off the path that I'm on.
But I think if this happens with me and I share with you, you will not judge me. That's what we all experience at some point in life. Someone more, someone less.
Yeah, so this brings up another question. Why does this... People usually say like we are our own worst critic, right? So I wonder, why is it like that? Why is that so often the case?
Because we compare ourselves, and we compare all what we know about ourselves to that guy that we see one side of him, because we know kind of all about us. I am bad at this, and this. But we know nothing about what he will do tonight. Will he be alone or with someone? Will he be nice? We just see a guy who smiles. We think, figured everything out. He's cool. His life is cool. My life is shit.
And the next question is, it might trigger some sadness. I don't know, but like, where did we learn that? I don't think we were just born as a baby learning to compare ourselves.
I think other parents, why you cannot study like this? Or even in school, you have grades.
Yeah. Yeah.
This student is smarter. The student gets two
right.
scores. The student gets 10 scores. I think we're compared everywhere. You go to an interview, they choose between you and somebody else.
Yeah. So it's something that is learned.
And it means you can unlearn it.
Exactly. If that was installed, then it can be uninstalled.
Subscribe to this channel for more wise thoughts from me and teacher Nick in Saigon. I need to put your channel as well here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. These things can be unlearned.
Yeah.
I think that's what. Let me remove one thing.
1 second.
To make it brighter. Yeah. Brighter now.
I think it took me a long time to forgive my loved ones for installing that in my mind. Because even they didn't know. I mean, they also got programmed, and they passed on the program. They didn't know, so it took me a while to accept that.
You understood them, and you were able to forgive because you understood. You found different perspective.
It's just when you have the clarity, like to stay angry at them, just doesn't seem even logical anymore. But maybe part of it is, it's like my mind still tries to find somebody to blame. Like, okay, not my parents, then my grandparents. It's like, okay, not my grandparents, then my great. It keeps going back. Then the colonizers of Peru. Like, they keep trying to find someone to blame. But even if I hate the colonizers, I have their DNA in my body too. So if I hate them, I'm still hating part of myself,
And
which is still a mistake.
And by hating them, you change nothing.
And yeah, I'm just hurting myself.
I like the idea that we are. Maybe some people brought unpleasant experience in our life, but it happened already. There is nothing you can change in the past. It doesn't exist right now. What can you do now? What choices can you make from now?
Yeah.
And I like it. I like this idea.
So I don't try to install much these days. I mostly just uninstall. Although recently I did install something.
You speak about so easily like a program on a computer.
It is. Yeah. I usually don't install, but this week I did because my mindset, people call it mindset, right? My mindset at work was making me lose energy. Because my mindset was, shit, now I have to go to work. Now I have to go to my day job. Now I have to, so what if I just change one word, have to get? I get to go to work. I get to go to my day job. And just changing that one single word, it's like you change the code. And it feels different emotionally and physically. It's kind of the same thing.
I didn't get because of English, I didn't get how that sentence meant. I have to go to work, you thought?
Yeah, I have to go to work versus I get to go to work. Like I have the opportunity to go to work.
Ah.
Not like, oh, now I have to go to work. Like, no, I have the opportunity to experience this now. And I even asked ChatGPT, is there a stronger one than get?
I think yes.
It said, yes, I choose.
Yes, exactly what I want to say. Yeah, I choose because you choose.
Yeah.
You can decide not to go to work, but you'll face the consequences. But you choose. Like it's my choice to go to work.
And when you change that, it's just one word change in that sentence. You feel it feels different in your body,
Doesn't control you.
and it doesn't drain you.
Like people who, oh, I must drink coffee, otherwise I will not wake up.
Yeah. That's what it means.
I choose.
Yeah, right.
Otherwise, coffee has control over you.
That's true.
I choose to drink coffee.
It kind of feels like now the mindset of I have to do blah blah blah. I feel like that increases the feeling of burnout. Just having that mindset drains your energy.
Somebody, you're like slave of that. You have to do it. You don't want. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you just change one single word in that code, it changes the way that you feel. That's reprogramming. It's just changing your lens on reality. You get a new pair of glasses. And of course it feels different because now you see the world literally different. By reprogramming.
It's like you chose it,
And you chose it.
not somebody told you to do it. And you're
Yeah.
like, you have to.
Yeah, I just felt like, oh my god, I feel so shitty at work. Like, what am I doing wrong? It's like maybe I'm thinking something wrong about it. So that to experiment, like, let me try a different code. It's like, oh my god, it feels different. Shit. And I heard about this mindset a long time ago, and I didn't care. I was like, oh yeah, that's so cheesy. And now when I actually tried it, I'm like, oh my god, no, it actually works.
It was cheesy at that time,
It was cheesy at that time.
Yeah. and it might be cheesy for you,
Yeah.
dear watcher.
But now try it. Reprogram yourself and see how it feels. But the thing is, you can only reprogram yourself if you believe it's possible to reprogram yourself. If not, then it feels like bullshit.
Yep. I'd like to change the place to find something brighter.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's try. Cool.